I want to ask you about the Great Barrier Reef Foundation. Whose idea was it to meet with the foundation and then to invite them to take this $500 million grant?
Well, Barry, this is not an idea that was developed overnight. It went through the budget process.
Who raised the idea?
It was in my submission to the Cabinet process.
So it was your idea?
It was my submission as the Minister through the Cabinet process.
What steps did you take, or did the Prime Minister take, to satisfy yourself that the Foundation was the best organisation to accept this grant?
Well, the Department has made it very clear that the Foundation is the best organisation where we can leverage...
What steps were taken to satisfy yourself that's the case?
Well, my department made it very clear that this is the best... Barry...
What did they do? What did you do?
Well,
What did the Prime Minister do to satisfy yourself there was nobody else out there that was better qualified than the Foundation to take the money?
Well, this is the best foundation and the best organisation.
What did you do to satisfy
Well,
yourself
there was extensive due diligence that was done.
There were no tenders called. A former board member, right, Michael Meyer, has talked about the increasing influence of big business and the fossil fuel industry on the Foundation's activities. Now, that should set off alarm bells straight away. If a former board member is worried about the influence of the fossil fuel industry, and this is the group that's now controlling spending on the Great Barrier Reef.
Well, actually, that's wrong. Anna Marsden, the CEO, has made it very clear that it will be the scientists and it will be science-based decision-making, not the companies who donate to this foundation that determine the decision.
But when you hear that kind of assessment on it by a former board member, it does seem to suggest that what you might have done here is to give the money to this foundation as dominated by big business and the fossil fuel industry to counter the environmentalists and their concerns.
Authorised by Paul Oosting, GetUp Limited, Sydney.